Hey everyone, it's Kelly with Kelly Richmond Scrapbooking. I'm a Creative Memories Independent Advisor, and I am coming to you today to do the August 2023 Virtual Crop Sketch number 4. I'm excited about this sketch. It's a great sketch with some really simple but elements, but also some really fun borders. So I'm excited about that. I am going to be using the Magic Awaits paper pack and embellishments. It's from Creative Memories 2020 collection. And I'm excited to get started. So these are the papers that I've kind of picked for my layout. As you can see, I've already used some of them. So I'm going to work right here on my pages, and I'm going to show you a few little cheats. Now they use two different colored papers for their background, and I'm actually just going to use two sheets of the same. So this one right here is what I'm going to use as my base here on this side. And I'm working right on my scrapbook pages, so I'm just going to set it right there for now. Just make sure that this is what I want. And then I want to continue that red over here in these where they have these blue pieces. I want to continue this red paper right here so that it flows better. I really like my base paper to match. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to kind of set these aside for a second, these papers, and I'm going to push my pictures up. I kind of pre-decided where I wanted my papers to go, or my pictures to go and everything. So make sure that it would work with, this layout would work with my pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some adhesive down. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right in and get this done. Okay. So that's this side for my base. This side is going to be a little different. As you can see, they have this border right here, or this piece of paper right here, that's 8 by 12. And so I wanted to use this paper right here. It's a super cute polka dots and all the different colors that works great for Disney. And this is actually what I'm working on is a trip to Disney World. So I'm going to cut that 8 by 12. And instead of putting a full red piece of paper down on this side, I don't want the bulk of that paper by putting a base and then adding this piece on top. So like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here. Oh, and I've got my mats crooked now. And so I know that this is 8 inches, so I know I need an additional 4 inches of paper. So I'm going to do 1 inch on this side and 3 inches on that side. And so that I'm not wasting paper, like I said, that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to first cut just 1 inch off of this paper, and it is directional, so I want to make sure my stripes are going the right way. That would drive me crazy if they weren't. So there's that 1 inch there, and then 3 inches. And like I said, this is just simple math. I know this is an 8 inches across, and so I know I need additional 4 inches to make the 12. And I just decided that that would be about right if I did 1 inch on this side and 3 inches on that side. So that's how I figured that out. All right. So there is that base. And I'm going to go ahead and put it down, adhere it down. Oh, got a little crazy with my tape runner. That's what this little multi-purpose tool works great for stuff like this. I'm just going to fold it back. Now I'm going to make sure it's lined up on this side, because if it's, see how there's a little tiny bit of sliver right there, I'm not going to worry about that because I'm actually going to put a border right there. So that will hide that little tiny bit of cutting discrepancy. Oh, I can't even say the word, so never mind. I won't say it. All right. So now we have here on the sketch, we've got another block of paper. We've got a 9x9 square on this side and a 5x9 square on that side. So I'm going to cut that out of this yellow paper. And I've already got a little bit out of that one, so I'm going to mostly use this one. And so I'm going to cut my 9 inches first. So I'll do a 9x9. And I've got some scraps that I can save for later. And then for this side, it's 5 inches by 9. So I'm going to cut 5 inches. That way, and 9 inches this way. Now, technically, from this red paper, since this is going over top of it, I could have just cut these little tiny strips of red that are showing, but I decided I didn't want, we've pieced enough already, so I'll just do it that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. But if I, you know, was running low on paper, I might consider doing that. I'm just going to slide my page over just a little bit so I can see these measurements on my mat. And it looks like I did pretty good. 1.5 inches here and 1.5 inches here. So I'm going to do the same over here. Line it up at the 1.5 inch mark. And then I can also kind of use my paper to make sure it's straight. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. Pretty easy, huh? All right, so the other thing that we have right here is this mat for this 4x6 photo. It says it's 5x7. So I want to do that, pull in some of this black. I'm going to use this firework paper right here. At least it looks like fireworks to me. And so that is 5x7. So I'm going to cut that 5-inch strip again, and then flip it and turn it and cut a 7. Okay, so that's going to go right there. All right, let's talk about some borders. So you've got 3 borders, one down the side, and then the 2 that go across here. Now, I'm guessing that this is 9 inches. Well, we know for sure this is 9 inches. And then this is probably the additional 3 inches. So this is a 12-inch border that they've just set right there and just trimmed it right at the edge. That's what I'm going to assume. So I think that's what I plan on doing. These are the laser cut borders from the Magic Away. Actually, yeah, they're called the layered bordered embellishments. And so I thought these stars would look really fun, kind of right here on that border. And then these balloons with the little clouds, I think are perfect for up here. And then we also have this other one. Let's move that out of the way. Since we were at a park, this would I think work great down here at the bottom. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim these, and I am just gonna take my scissors and trim that right where I need it to go. There we go. And that will fit perfectly on that other piece, just what I thought. Yes. Perfect. Look how fun it is. So then I'm going to do the same thing with the balloons up here. I mean, technically I could take my little pencil and make a little mark where it needs to be trimmed. And hope that I cut straight. Perfect. Super, super cute. And I love that Creative Memories almost makes it foolproof. Like everything in the collection looks really great together. And so it makes it super nice and easy to put a page together because like all the colors look great together. It's perfect. Okay. Oh, let's get this border over here down. Okay. All right, let's get our pictures on here and we'll be done. It's going fast. All right, so we've got this picture is going to go right here. I think I'm going to mat this one. I think so. These two pictures I'm going to cut as 4x4, so let me trim those first. And then for this side, these ones are going to stay 4x6, so we don't need to do anything with that. That one is going to go right there. I think I'm going to trim this one down 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to mat both of those two photos. I want them to stand out just a little bit more, and I'm not crazy about how big that mat is. So I think if I mat it again, it will make it, maybe make it look a little bit better. Okay, so let's move my scraps out of the way. Let's put these pictures in here. And I did not account for the borders with these pictures. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to lift this and move it down just a tad bit. My might have to do the same with the top ones. Did not think about that. I want it just so barely. And I'm just using, this is my old multi-purpose tool. Of course, we've got an updated one. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. I'm not gonna get a new one. It's still going strong. And let's move this one up a little bit too. Give us a little bit more room for our photos. Okay, let's see if that fits a little better. All right. That lined up just like that. Same with this photo here. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I want to matte this one in black. That would really stand out and pop. So let me get my trimmer. And I'm just gonna cut a 4-inch strip. And then that will make 2 4x6 mats. Yes, that definitely looks better. Now I've got to decide if I want to use black over here as well, or if it's, you don't really even see it because it just blends with the other black. So let's get a little bit of red. Let me cut this mat. Now, I'm going to also show you a trick. This is a scrap. I cut this out on my Cricut. I'm doing another page. And that photo will fit right over it. So I'm going to use it. And nobody will know it's there except for us. Just a little additional trick. Yes, I like that better. Okay, let's get this on here. Then we're going to do our embellishments. I mean, we already have the borders, which is great. I've got some stickers. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if we have anything that will work for a title. Oh, I like that. That's kind of a saying more. I like that too. I'm going to use that. Okay. So that's what I'm going to use kind of as my title up there. I'm just going to trim it out. Now, let me show you a little trick with our trimmer here. I'm trying to cut right here, and these little guides come out and will show you exactly where the blade is going to cut. So you can kind of line it up using that. And let's try it. There we go. I'm going to do it again just to make sure. And those guides are super, super nice and handy to have. Okay, so because I've got these little red corners that I don't really want there, I'm going to just take my corner rounder and snip them off, and it will look great. There we go. And I'm actually gonna take that and pop it up just a little bit. Using, these are our pop-up squares. And you just peel off the little backing. And then let's add just a little bit more fun to that. Let's see what will work. We've got some clouds in here, so if we add a cloud to here, it's gonna pull those clouds in. And let's also add the balloons. Yeah. Oh, I might have stuck it too soon. Okay, I'm gonna just put one little pop-up square to this side of it so that it's the same level. as that. There we go. Okay. And then let's see. Let's see here. Let's do a little tiny cluster down here in this corner. And then we're gonna do a little cluster in this corner, just like our sketch shows us. They kind of take the guesswork out. Now I'm gonna try with this little sketch, little grouping right here. I'm gonna really try and do three things. Just, I don't know, it's just a good number that I like. And I think I like that. So if I do that, I need let's see, let's do a little burst like that, and a little red heart. Right there. And perfect. All right, I think we're done. Let me get this sketch out of the way so you can see the final product. I love it, looks great. Once again, this is the sketch number 4 from the August virtual crop, the Creative Memories virtual crop that they do every single month. It's usually the second weekend of the month. And they put out these sketches and you do them, submit it in the virtual crop Facebook group for a chance to win, which is really fun. But this is how I did sketch number 4. If you guys try it, post a picture of it. I'd love to see your version of it too. And hope you guys have a great time and happy scrapbooking. Bye.